What's up, everyone? AJ here. I'm back again with another episode of Building My Portfolio in Bravo. Um, I increased the volume of my mic. I'm hoping it helps. I have everything turned up on OBS, and then I turned up the mic settings in my system settings. So in this video, honestly, guys, I didn't know Bravo changed this, but what used to, okay, so let me start with this. In this video, what we want to do is we want to set up a custom transition for when I what the that's weird. For when I tap this button, right? And unfortunately, it's gonna be like okay, and it's gonna go back down to 20, and then I'm gonna take you. It looks like I'm gonna have to fix all these, or maybe just some of them. And so this happened when I was trying to add a group to these so they showed up properly. But I'm gonna hook up my Twitter and Instagram links here. And also, guys, so you see real quick. So if you're going for this new Forbism look, I found a lot of the times, and it's actually doing it right now on my preview, that I actually have to add some spacing um, between, yeah, between with this group here, um, and look, I don't know why this happens, but if you look right here, so you see I have some spacing right here. I actually have to add spacing all around because it's actually cutting off my shadow in the preview. I think you can see it right here, and right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on that later. But all you have to do is really just add some spacing like I did here. Um, but for now, what I have is I just took this arrow and I added and put it right here for the prototype. So I just linked it, and then I added, on this social page, I have a top header, a home header, which consists of my Instagram title and then a button which closes. So another new Forism button. And when I tap that, it's going to go back here. Same with Twitter. And then I have another container below that. So guys, make sure. So I have these containers here. I hate that arrow. I hate that. Okay, so I have these containers here. I'm gonna expand this out if I can. And can I close? Okay, so I have this. Let me go in design. So I have this container here at the top, and I have another container below it that's holding what we call a web view. So this web view is actually a rectangle. Okay, so make sure you're using a rectangle for the web view. A web view is you can put a URL in this spot, and it opens it up right in the app. So I have multiple links clearly, right? So I have multiple links here. There are multiple ways you can pull these links. For you guys, I just think the easiest way is just to create. I think there's 6 icons here. I'm gonna add a 7th because I have a TikTok, but I'm gonna add 7 pages, more pages. So I have an Instagram page, Twitter page, and then I'm gonna need a YouTube page, a LinkedIn page, YouTube page, Dribbble page, and a GitHub page, and then a TikTok page. And the X button on these pages are going to go all the way back to our home page here, which I have set up already in the prototype. I'm going to expand this that I have in the prototype already. And then, so what we're going to do is we're going to actually head on over to our tags. And I was just looking up the documentation for WebView. We're going to head on over to master tag list, and let's do another pop-up transitions. What do we got? Let's do push up. Let's see what push up does. Come in here. Come in here. We're gonna add it to Excuse me. Coronavirus. All right, just kidding. I'm good. All right, so then push up. Perfect, got that. All right, so then what I did was, okay, so the web view, how I remember Bravo working, how it used to work was if I go to the search here and I do web view, okay, so it has this web view, right? And they used to, let me show you from my other, okay, so you see this web view? This is what the tag used to be. I don't know when they updated this, but you used to be able to put this tag anywhere and then pull from a database like Airtable, like kind of how I'm doing here, from these tabs, and you'd be able to pull the link, and then Bravo would replace this right here with the link you have on the database. And I did that in my last app. This is my last app, Design Turn. Helps you find design internships from the biggest companies around the world. But for some reason, it's not working anymore. So after reading the documents, it's telling me that I actually have to remove this link right here, okay, and actually integrate my own link. So that's kind of what I did here. I just took my Instagram link, and you can follow me on Instagram, pick a card, any card, right here, and I just posted that. And then same with Twitter, right? I just posted that like this, okay? And it's cumbersome, it's time consuming, but because usually what you'd be able to do is that's for another episode. I'll do that here. I'm going to do that here. I'm going to explain the database part here in this section. But pretty much what will happen is when a user taps Twitter or Instagram, they're going to come to these pages and it's going to show my web view. So I have this all hooked up. I added the web container, and I added a container here, and then I have the rectangle web view in here, and then I have a home header with a container top bar, so Bravo always knows it's at the top. And I put my close button, and then my title. So if we head on over to Bravo, we're just gonna update this app, just make sure we didn't lose anything. This should update here. Take some coffee. Okay, so it didn't update. So sometimes you have to hold down on Bravo in the app and just click update. And then let's see what this custom push-up transition looks like. So I'm gonna do Instagram first. And there it is, right? So it's literally that easy. I click X, click Twitter again. But see, Twitter's, if you can see, going to Instagram. So I need to grab Twitter, but here it's saying it's not. So what's going on? So let me close all these, just make sure here. This wrapper, is it going anywhere? No, but you know what? I'm just gonna redo this. And to redo it, you just bring it back to you just bring it back to the same thing, or maybe not. Oh, we'll just click the minus. Okay, so we should be good, and I'm gonna drag you to this Twitter, and I'm gonna drag you to this Instagram, and my gram, my Twitter, push up, everything's good. Now let's see if this works. I don't know why this wouldn't work, and I don't know why it's not working, but and of course, it looks like it's not updating. see, I don't know. Oh, okay. So I see what's going on. So what's happening is this wrapper. See, if I don't have this wrapper, these buttons won't show up for some reason. Like, watch, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna quit out the app and open it again. Okay, it does show up. There we go. Now we're working. Okay. Cool. So I guess the only downfall, there we go. So we're working. The only downfall is like this is a different color than this white, which sucks, but you know, this, what are you going to do? I mean, honestly, I might make this header a little bigger, honestly. You know, I might bring this down to like a 670 and then increase this by like how much? Yeah, increase this by like 138. Perfect. Make this 670. Bring this down like this, and then we're gonna do a 138. It's crazy. Oh, that's why. There we go. Let's make sure this hits the bottom now. And let's make sure this hits the bottom. Perfect. And what we can do is we can just bring these guys to like 74 from the top, right? Okay, and let's go ahead and click refresh. It should be good. In my next video, guys, I'm going to show you how to work with the database. Also, just as a design tip, once this is done loading, I just want to touch on something real quick. Head on over. I got to fix this row here, obviously, which I will fix. So disregard that group thing. You don't have to put them in a group. The group comment I said in the beginning of this video. Sorry, you know, things mess up all the time, so I apologize if that got confusing. But just as a little tip, guys, when it comes to putting stuff on your artboard, make sure that you're holding an option and you're measuring things. I typically go 68 to 70 from the top, or 74. But in this case, since we're only using a web view, I brought it down a little just for spacing purposes. But when it comes to the side, you definitely want to, toggle between 20 to 30 pixels from the side. And make sure that both sides, like if you have content on the left side and the right side, it's even, right? You don't want this to be, like 50 to 60 pixels. That just doesn't make sense, right? So 30 pixels off, I like doing. You're going to see this is common and everything here. I mean, these are pretty close. And if we move everything over just a smidge to 28. Oh, 28. Everything's lined up, right? And then same with this, right? So this is 30. This is 30. So in the next video, I'm going to show you, I might work with the database here to pull this information. I might not, still depending on it. I'm still designing the detail page for each one of these products that I've worked on. But this is going to be an email button. This, I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. and you'll find out on your own. But we're getting close, guys. There shouldn't be many more videos that we need to do. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, learned how to do more custom transitions, and you learned how to do a web view. Literally put a link inside your app and let it open inside your app, which is cool. And then I'm excited just to start this database, show you how to create your own database, and pull information from that, and then we'll hook up the rest of the app, and then we'll continue to move forward. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, and